Another breaking news this afternoon: court rejects Shaibu's bid to nullify Ighodalo's candidacy. Can you imagine? We understand that during the PDP primaries, governorship primaries in Edo State, there were two factions. The PDP group was divided. So one led by the governor, who is Godwin Obaseki, with his anointed candidate Aso Ighodalo, and then the second group was led by the former deputy governor Philip Shaibu, and with his own group. So they had two different primaries at the same day. And at the end of the primaries, the PDP National Working Committee and National Leadership adopted the primaries conducted by Governor and his anointed candidate, with the INEC supporting them. So throwing Philip Shaibu and his group or faction out. So Philip Shaibu had to go to court to challenge that primaries and challenge the candidacy of Aso Ighodalo. But now the court has rejected his bid now. Means that Philip Shaibu is still on the losing side. Hey, it's a pity. This man's political career is obviously in shambles. With the way things are, he has no option but now to officially and fully defect to APC, because that is what he has been warming up to do. So let's dive into the details to see exactly how it went. A federal high court in Abuja has ruled against a suit from the impeached former Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu, who attempted to overturn the February 22 People's Democratic Party PDP governorship primaries election in Edo State, won by Aso Ighodalo. So in a judgment delivered on Monday, Justice James Omotosho ruled that Shaibu lacked the locus standi to challenge the outcome of the primaries, as he did not fully participate in it and was not present at the venue on the day it was held. Exactly. He had his own faction. He's still in Samuel Ogbomedia Stadium and was doing his own thing his own way, hoping to take over the state. Now, wow. So according to the Nation, Justice Omotosho stated that Shaibu's case was deemed premature since he bypassed the party's internal dispute resolution procedures before filing the lawsuit. So the judge emphasized that as a PDP member, Shaibu was obligated to adhere to the party's rules and regulations, which mandate that any disgruntled aspirant from a primary must first seek recourse through the party's appeal committee before resorting to litigation. Oh boy. So the judge determined that there was ample evidence indicating that Ighodalo emerged as the rightful winner of the primaries election. Nigeria News records that the impeached Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, had expressed plans to reunite with the former governor of the state, Adams Oshomole. Shaibu made this known in an interview with Punch, stating that he is not ready to support the People's Democratic Party gubernatorial candidate, Aso Ighodalo. Can you imagine? So with what is happening, he has gone ahead to challenge the outcome of that primaries, but he has lost again in court. And he knew he will lose, actually, and he has succeeded to move with his so-called PDP legacy group led by Dan Obe, and they're all aggrieved and disgruntled over the behavior of Governor Obaseki towards them and over the outcome of the PDP primaries election in Edo State. And since he lost out in that primaries, he has been coming together. He has met with the APC state chairman in Edo State. He has also met with the PDP legacy group led by Dan Obe, and he has said that he will reunite with Oshomole. That Oshomole is his mentor and his political father. That whatever he did against Oshomole because of Obaseki was because, as at that time, all of them agreed that there shall be nothing like godfatherism, which Oshomole went against. And so he was working with his then boss, who is the governor of the state, Godwin Obaseki. So with all of that, they have all agreed with Dan Obe that until Obaseki addresses their grievances, they are not ready to support PDP in this forthcoming governorship election. Rather, they will support the person they will know, or they know that is after the heart of the people, and that is not that person but Monday Okpebholo, the APC governorship candidate, who is from also Edo Central. So, and we also know that because of that, when the Ighodalo campaign group, when they were drafting their campaign organization, they included Danobi, and Danobi refused with his group. But when the PDP National Working Committee called Danobi to Abuja, he accepted. And when he came back with the acceptance, the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, had to warn his governorship candidate, Ighodalo, to be wary of Danobi and his group because they can't be trusted. Why did they initially refuse to be member of the campaign group and then later went to Abuja and accepted it? That it doesn't work with them. Okay, that they need to be careful because they are moles in PDP in Edo State. That was exactly the word that Godwin Obaseki used then. So with all of this put together, we're sure that Philip Shaibu is obviously going to decamp to APC. So now that he has lost this case now, we are waiting to see how he's going to decamp to APC, because obviously his political career in PDP is gone. We also saw what happened when they finally drafted the PDP governorship campaign council in Edo State, and with almost 53 to 200 names. And Wike came out to say, no, you cannot put secondus there because of anti-party issues with secondus. Okay, we know that Godwin, what is his name? Wike is not in good terms with Obaseki, and Dan Obe, being the leader of the PDP legacy group, is the favorite of Wike. So I'm not surprised if Dan Obe and Wike work against PDP in Edo State to give that state to APC. Again, Wike is caught in between the webs. His name is in the campaign organization of PDP in Edo State, but he's working for APC government. So who is he going to work for now during the campaign? Is he going to Edo State to say PDP should vote against APC? And it's APC that gave him the ministry that is working, the portfolio that is working with right now? Or is he going to go to Edo State and say vote Okpebholo of APC, forget about PDP? That will amount to anti-party activities, which is actually known for. So PDP is actually in all kind of mess. So with all of this put together, we see that Philip Shaibu losing this case is facilitating his move straight to APC. It is quite obvious. All right. So from the comments, somebody say good reason of judgment. Abi, somebody's appreciating the judgment of Justice Omotosho. Somebody say, hence you rigged yourself through and grabbed the stolen victory in Nigeria. Forget it, because Nigeria quarter like what are like Nigeria. Now wow, Nigerian court are like Nigeria. Okay, oh, Nigerian courts are like Nigeria. Some say Shaibu can't rule Edo State. He and Obaseki destroyed our dear state. So shall, okay, but of them, so shall both of them be destroyed. So shall both of them be destroyed. That is what he's trying to say here. Now, wow. So with what they're saying now, people are happy with the outcome of this case. And then Shaibu is obviously gone. He's probably going to now go and find a way to join APC. That is what we see here. Okay. So the suit filed by ex-deputy governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, seeking the nullification of Ighodalo as the governorship candidate of the People Democratic Party in the forthcoming gubernatorial election has been dismissed by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. Wow. So according to Daily Post, Justice James Kolawole of Motoshaw dismissed the suit on various grounds, among of which are that the plaintiff has no legal right to institute the case, as well as failure on his part to meet conditions precedent. So the judge also allegedly held that the former deputy governor, who did not participate in the primary election, has no right under the law to challenge or attack same. So let this guy go and sleep for forming another faction, and now he has lost completely in this matter. So obviously he has no place to go. The only thing for him is to defect to APC now. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment. That is the outcome of Philip Shaibu's case against the PDP primaries outcome in Edo State.